What? Welcome back to Tyler's Retro Reviews with your host Tyler Hodder with Bad Blood 2004. It's the reason why nobody remembers this pay-per-view, by the way. It's a one-match show. Um, I was getting done playing Mortal Kombat 1, aka Mortal Kombat 12, but they had to go back to the number 1 for some fucking reason, but spoiler alert, I will mention it after my Mortal Kombat Armageddon review on my main channel. Well, that review will be on Tuesday, so. But anyways. I mean, this is the 20th edition, the 20th anniversary of this show, but nobody remembers this. They remember Great American Bash, which we'll get to that. But regardless, June 13th, it was a Raw only exclusive pay-per-view at the Nation Arena in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, you could tell why this is not. There were two other Bad Bloods before this. One was 1997, which was called 1997, was called Bad Blood in Your House, and the other was the previous year in 2003. But yeah, um, this is the main event of the show. Was the Hell in a Cell match between Shawn Michaels and Triple H, the final encounter outside of Taboo Tuesday the exact same year. But regardless with that, how about this pay-per-view? Also, Chris Benoit has two matches on this show. But what about the rest? It felt like a regular episode of Monday Night Raw. We get for the World Tag Team Championships the first of two Chris Benoit matches on this show, as he pulls double duty, as he and Edge were the tag team champions, but then they lost them to La Resistance. And for all you're saying, this is not the match where Edge turned on Benoit. No, that was in Taboo Tuesday. If I ever talk about that show, Chris Benoit and Edge defeats La Resistance by disqualification, so La Resistance are still the tag team championships. And this is Sylvain Grenier and Robert Conway, but this was mostly just setting up Benoit and Kane for later in the night, where Kane got involved and attacked Benoit and Edge. So there's that. This was just a short, meaningless match. 5 out of 10. For Benoit's statement, it's a 5 out of 10. Yikes. Speaking of yikes, for another person, Chris Jericho defeats Tom Coe in probably the worst Chris Jericho match I think I've ever seen. A 3 out of 10. Anyway, then Randy Orton was getting interviewed, but then he says, I'm the man who retired Mick Foley. Ha! The man will be back by a year. And then he had that feud with Ric Flair for 2006, which I won't tell you what the SummerSlams are, but yeah. And this is for the Intercontinental Championship. Randy Orton defeats Shelton Benjamin. This match, fine, but that's all it was. It was fine. Ric Flair got involved in this match. I give it a 6 out of 10, really. And then we get the fatal 4 match for the women's championship. I know we're only 4 minutes in, and there's nothing else for me to talk about, really. A fatal 4-way match for the women's championship. Trish Stratus defeats Lita, Victoria, and Gail Kim to win the women's championship. This was really, really fucking short. I mean, and yeah, Trish won the women's championship for, I believe, the Fifth time, yeah, fifth time. I want to check, but yeah, fifth time it was. And yeah, but before this, Leah and Matt Hardy were there, but Eric Bischoff told Matt Hardy, "You gotta get out of here," basically. I'll talk about what I'm gonna talk about for my next Wrestling Stomps Fires video. Oh, you know what that is. 6.5. I'll give it. Eugene defeats Jonathan Coachman. Enough said. 0. This is, by the way, Nick Nismore, the guy who plays Eugene, has a YouTube channel also, like Maven. He talked about the controversial character of Eugene, which, yeah. Anyways, then we get the last two matches for the World Heavyweight Championship. Chris Benoit defeats Kane to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Finally, a good fucking match. Kane won a Battle Royal to get this opportunity, and, yeah. This was a great match. And Benoit was going to retain, honestly, but yeah. So, Kane, by the way, was out of the world title scene after this until 2010. And I'm talking about the big gold belt, not the WWE Championship. You get that right. Yeah. One of the best matches on the show. I get a 9 out of 10. You know, great chemistry between Benoit and Kane for this match, and yeah. But then we get the main event, a Hell in a Cell match. Now, Triple H and Shawn Michaels had this feud going on since 2002, when Triple H went to Raw, which Triple H has always been a Raw guy to me in the original brand split. Then they had the match at SummerSlam 2002. And afterwards, Triple H attached Shawn Michaels with the sledgehammer. And, you know, this all led to, you know, Shawn winning the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series 2002. And then Triple H won it back at Armageddon. I'll talk about, some point in December, I will mention Armageddon 2002. And, you know, their last man standing match at the Royal Rumble. Now, they were out of the world title scene after this. Well, Triple H will get another chance at it at Vengeance. And I'm not going to review that show because there's another event that took place on July 11th. I won't tell you until after, well, you know. Shawn cost Triple H the Battle Royal. That's why Kane got the title opportunity here at Bad Blood. And this all culminates inside Hell in a Cell. A Hell in a Cell match. Triple H defeats Shawn Michaels. Top tier best Hell in a Cell matches. Honestly, great chemistry between Shawn and Triple H. Either as partners or as opponents. Not so much for Randy Orton with Triple H. I mean, they're better as partners, not as opponents, okay? Because, you know I'm forgetting 2004, okay? I did that show at the beginning of this channel. You know. We don't have to go back to that show. Regardless. This is the longest Hell in a Cell match, by the way. 47 minutes. I don't think that record will ever be broken. All I gotta say is 10 out of 10. This is the best, one of the best Hell in a Cell matches ever. They were bleeding like hell. Shawn, this will be Shawn's last match until that Unforgiven show when he fought Kane. I'll get to that soon. That dumpster fire video on my main channel. And yeah, this was the end of the rivalry. If you want to count Taboo Tuesday 2004, that is. But this was the long-standing feud from 2002 to 2004. So where the hell were the rest of these matches been good? I mean, this is just a forgettable pay-per-view, honestly. And I'm someone who remembers old wrestling, basically. This show is forgettable. And nobody remembers this pay-per-view at all. Bad Blood 2004. The 2003 edition, yeah. It was least period of that. You had Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels, Goldberg, Chris Jericho. And keep in mind, Chris Jericho, the prior Bad Blood, fought Goldberg. Here he's fighting fucking Tomko. And they held so much between Kevin Nash and Triple H, but the Triple H Shawn Hell in so much is there. But I'm not saying that Hell in so much was bad or anything like that, but this is just a forgettable show. No wonder why nobody remembered this show except for the Hell in a Cell match. Yeah. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. Because of those last two matches. Next week is the beginning of the Money in the Bank season after Clash of the Castle, which I will do both SmackDowns tomorrow. Subscribe to click the notification bell on that one, as well as you'll see not only a SmackDown review, but Clash of the Castle also. But next week is Money in the Bank season. Money in the Bank 2014. That's next week, by the way. But yeah, like this video, comment below, subscribe to this show right here, click the notification bell. And like I said before, my main channel also, subscribe and click the notification bell on that one. So, there. Bye-bye.